saying the sanctification of the earth has begun.
It's happening, bro. I mean, it's the lowest numbers they've ever. I mean, it used to be like 80%.
Just as prophesied.
Now it's down to like 54. I'm like, we used to seem crazy for telling people we didn't drink. And now everyone's like jumping on board. Like, hey, there's something here.
Now we just seem crazy for
all the other special. Well, that's true.
Now
that's true. But we're not as special as we used to be. That's the downside. We're just not.
Yeah. Well, I've never had pushback teaching we don't drink alcohol. Like, I mean, there's some people that be like, they're not out of their party phase, so they end up not getting baptized. Okay, like, I've ran into some of those. But, like, no one's like, no, getting drunk's healthy. I've never run into that.
Yeah, there's no doubt. I
guess there's the occasional, but Jesus drank wine.
Yeah, that's true. That does come out every once in a while. But I think by and large, most people realize there's wisdom in if you never drink, that's a positive thing. Most people would also say, well, casual drinking's no big deal. Most people can handle themselves when that happens. And to an extent, that might be true. But I don't know that anyone ever feels like if you choose never to drink, that's somehow a negative.
Wasn't there a previous revelation in Dr. Covenants where Jesus said he's going to come back and drink wine with us? Didn't we talk about that?
Maybe it was a mistranslation. It perhaps it meant something else. I don't recall.
The pure wine of
the pure wine. Yeah, that's right. Hey, let me tell you, if Jesus makes wine when he gets back and he's passing it out, I'm not going to say no. I'll be like, all right, man, if he's giving it,
you the boss.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Tobacco and hot drinks off the menu. Tobacco's another one. No one's complained about that one. Everyone knows. Everyone agrees tobacco's no good. Hot drinks, tea and coffee. This is the one, man.
This is the one.
This is the one that makes us look crazy.
Which is the simplest one. I mean, it's the most low-key one, and yet you're right. People are just like...
Well, it's because there's no obvious way in the world. There's no obvious thing to point at it and say, yeah, that's bad. Yeah. I mean, we would say, how many people are addicted to coffee and they get headaches if they don't drink it? And then our investigators would be like, yeah, that's true, And so, like, people kind of understand at a very light level that, caffeine addiction is a thing or whatever, but no one feels the weight of it because it's like, people aren't like crashing their cars and dying because they're drinking caffeine,
Mm-hmm. Usually. Yeah, that's correct.
And then of course we always teach this as like, well, it's more about obedience than it is about health anyways. Yeah. And it's like, well, why do you have to be obedient if it's not by commandment? Like, well, stop reading that closely.
But like you said, the way the word of wisdom is applied today is not, it just as a matter of fact, it is not the same as what's contained here in the scriptures. And again, the brethren have the keys to administer these things at their discretion, so long as the Lord as long as he finds it acceptable. And at least to this point, he has found it acceptable.
Yeah. Now, the real question is iced coffee, iced tea. Huh?
Babylon always tries to get its hooks in, doesn't it? It always tries to create
a hot drink. That's all I'm saying. Those are not hot drinks.
Hit that like button, leave us a comment, subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it.
They may seem like little things, but liking, commenting, it helps the algorithm push our content out to more people. So it's our small way of sharing the gospel in a social media age.